Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the life-seeded series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 20. It is the year 2449 and we just put before the Senate floor a resolution to denounce one of the fallen empires, one of the awakened empires, the larger, more scary of them, the Raxthalic Zealots. So we have quite a bit of time for the Senate to be in session. We made an emergency measure. We used our power to do that, to get it on the docket right now, which is very nice. So I liked that very much.
Receiving transmission.
The Free Boss Hachu
Fascinating.
want to be in an immigration treaty with us, which is totally acceptable. We're okay with that if they're okay with that. That's the thing. We have a few of these planets here. Have some unemployed pops. So we will take care of them. We'll do our best to take care of them. By either providing more jobs or resettling them. This planet down here says, I don't have enough housing. And we hear your pleas. So what we're going to do is these buildings here, this one right here has 2 jobs. So we're going to replace it with luxury residences, which we will upgrade to Paradise Domes. But we're going to lose those 2 jobs. So we're going to raise that building up to take those jobs. And since we're also kind of short on jobs, do that. Hab A, B, and C are now ready for more stuff. What we're behind on is exotic gases. Our little refinery habitats, which we like to do. Sentry array construction. Well, I'm happy to report that that's awesome. There's the Sentry hub. Over here, the Strategic Coordination Center site is 700 days away. Hab C says, I can build more. I can. Let me build more. Okay. There you go. We're taking a big hit with consumer goods. We really need another planet to handle that. So maybe Vale down here, Vite.
Receiving transmission.
Form a research agreement. That's totally fine. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the Vite, and it seems like the thing to do since we're in short supply is make them consumer goods. So we're going to do that. Consumer goods. Also, for
Research
population,
concluded.
we're going to tell him to make miners. Those are the ones we need to do. Research is concluded. So that planet can start making some consumer goods. We have 40k banked, so it's not like
concluded.
it's not like it's going to hurt us before he gets up and running. This planet is refineries, and we don't have all of the stuff down that I like to have down first before a planet goes on and starts building what it was designed to build. So that takes a little bit of work. This planet is just about done. I like it when planets are just about done. It's a good feeling to get your planet that far along and then be able to say, oh yes. Resource silos. What is this one here? This is not mine. What was this for? Well, here's what we can do with it. We can collect the trade from Vite and move it through here. So, because what? Is this collecting trade? It is. It's collecting from those 2 places. Yeah. Okay. Here then, you're going to be connected to the network. You got to go like that. So let's build you with 2 trade modules. Upgrade. Resource silos. Let's get you upgraded. You can collect trade from here and shuffle it on over to there. That works for us. What is our trade like these days? It's at 5, almost 6,000, which isn't bad. And this is what I always like seeing, is everything just going through gateways and coming straight over here. It's very nice. Very nice. Keeps the piracy down. Maxed out on money. We're doing so well on money. There's no reason we can't go in here and say, okay, let's buy resources. But I'm working on making my empire work without doing that. Okay, here's this research planet. It doesn't have any growth on it. So let's get it some robots. It's got plenty of food jobs too. They're very nice. This planet, what are we doing here? Oh, good. Moats. You've got this. Moats and crystals, the big things. This place is excuse me, running out of housing, but we have still several more city districts here that we can build.
Construction project concluded.
Great, that one's done. This needs more. We took a food away last time so we could make some more city room for it to grow. We might have to do that yet again.
Research concluded.
The research is popping. Popping fresh. Ring B, Ringu. Do you folks have, yep, Galactic Stock Exchange. Every one of you planets gets that. Gotta have it. The habitat. Oh yeah, and you can put a stronghold on it. In order to get the jobs versus housing thing to match, a stronghold on all these habitats too, as well. Kind of helps get it to where it needs to be. Oops, we lost a scientist finally for the first time in a very, very long time. We have a person ready to go though who's level 4 in his place. That's awesome. So now we need to go find out where that person was on the science ship. Right there. Okay. We'll get you later. We have another particle person ready to go in place so they can gain levels and be ready to go. I like that. And then this science ship was done doing all this research over here. So you can now go to one of our other planets that had research, like this one. Right there. So choose you and say, go do research there. Very well. That's all done. Okay. Where's Patch? Right there. He's like, hey, I've been building stuff.
Construction project concluded.
Excellent. Excellent. And the Stakashi Trade Union. And do we still have an expropriation? Expel from the Stakashi Trade Union. We do have
Research
a casus belli on them. We can't declare war for a while because there's a peace, but we could declare another war on them. But if I was going to do that, I'd want to demand vassalization and take over their section of the galaxy. So the L-gates still have to be dealt with. Don't need to sell as many of those now. How are we doing on the Senate floor here? 900 days to denouncing him, and you can see everybody's behind us now. Everybody except for, oh no. Yeah, everybody's getting on board with that. So we can denounce them, And then we could potentially go to war against them. The Rax Zealots are not. Their fleet power is equivalent because they have some badass fleets. But if we were smart in the way we approach them, we could start to take some of these fleets down. Those are the Boki Hive. Yeah, like if we came from this direction over here. Alright, what else do I got? I got lots of army damage, lots of leader lifespan, stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, if we do this smartly. Here. Because if you go in here and get chewed by the brunt of their forces, then you've then you've ruined your chances of winning the war. Strategic Coordination Center, yay. What's the effects on this? Naval capacity plus 50, starbase capacity plus 2, defensive platforms plus 4, sublight speed 5%. Wow. So does that mean defensive platforms plus 4 for... Yes, for each one of these. Oh, that is so fantastic. I love it. That just makes our defensive platforms even more astoundingly awesome. Great. Okay, you need to build defensive platforms. Great, build all those. Get them ready. What is this? The Pelx Cratodonian Restorers have laid claim to Abaddon's Dempsey. Abba.
Research concluded.
What? What? Have laid claim to what?
Construction project concluded.
Stop. Pause. Stop. Sentry reassembled. Okay, let's take care of that. What is this? What system? Abaddon's Demesne system. What's that? I don't want to dismiss. I want to go there. I want to find it. I can't find that. It says clearly ABA. Okay, ABA. There it is. Where is this system? Right there. So they have laid claim to that. Huh. Well, you may want to think twice about that. Because I'm trying to denounce the awakened empire that you're fighting against. So you may want to wake up to this. This is what's going on. This is going to be great. So, joining the Rax Thalak Zealots in the war in heaven is considered a breach of galactic law, and then you will get your penalties applied. In the meantime, let's look at this. Repeal moderate research sanctions. We will oppose that. We will repeal administration. We're going to oppose anything. Collective waste management. Going to oppose any of these repeals. We're going to oppose. Major research sanctions we will support. Repeal the Guardian Angels Act. What does that do? Oh well. 5-year plans. Okay, research. This is just rolling along. I mean, look at this. This is pretty neat. So 8 months, 9 months, 8 months. It goes by really fast. We're doing all right on our research. I mean, we have 13K. It's not 20K, but we're doing all right. We're doing well. Build research statements there. Patch this. Just keep patching, patch. You're doing good. So this is underway, and this is underway. These are great. I like that. Who do we have down here? These are... So we can't go through here because we're not friends with the Imitharian cartel. We're friendly with them, but they're what? They're at war with the Republic of Ehim and the Free Bos Hachu. So can we improve our relations even more? There's an available one. Yes, let's do that. I would like you guys to open your borders for us so we can go through here. Now, there may be another way for us to get through here and fight these ding-dongs, the Rax Thalak Zealots. Because the way we really want to go is over to this side. And there's a wormhole here which goes to there. There's not going to be an easy way through here, is there? We're just going to have to take our fleet. Well, there is an easy way. Let's see. We may be able to jump that distance to right there. Can we? Can we? Well, initiate jump. All ships in the fleet must be equipped with a jump drive in order to perform this order. Hello? I thought all my ships were. Corvette has a jump drive. Destroyer has a jump drive. Jump drive. That is quite the vessel right there. Totally reminds me of something on it that you would see in the Fifth Element. Jump drive. Jump drive. How badass is that? Jump drive. Oh, that's just badassery. Battleship jump drive. Lance jump drive. Mega jump drive. Titan jump drive. Juggernaut jump drive. Okay, so everybody should have a jump drive. Which one in that fleet didn't have a jump drive? This was the first fleet that couldn't do it? You guys can jump. All ships in the fleet must have a jump drive. What about the next ship in the fleet? They can jump. It says you can't do that because it's not open. But could we get there? Could we jump that far? I'm not sure we can. There's a limit to how far you can jump. But I want to go back and look at the first fleet. What does the first fleet have in it that can't jump? Let's take a look at this. Fleet manager. First fleet. What do you got that can't jump? Oh, you got this. Frigate class. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there, old frigate. Add a ship design to the fleet. 2 more corvettes. And you can reinforce yourself. I'm sure that the... oh, well, who's going to do that?
Research concluded.
Oh, Suitor Station is going to... Good. Well then, so what would be, how fast can we get over here? Because here's our gateway, and then we'd have to meander all the way up through here. Where is this at? This is natural wormhole to there, right? We established that, so that's the closest one over there. There's no gateways over here. But if we did that, and we came over here, and we came to this side, we just need everybody and their dog to join us in this fight. That's what we'd have to do. That's the only way we'd get through it.
Construction project concluded.
That would be the only way that would work. But everybody wanted to join in that war before.
Research concluded.
So that's not as big of a deal. Because we know we would have allies.
Research concluded.
Research is just going off. Let's see here. Pause the game for a second so I can take care of unemployment. Oh my goodness. So much unemployment. We must move you all. And you. So this is what we have to do here. Move these people around. Ecum anomalous. Oh, we can get you your last job. And then you're basically full. Because now we're down to 37 housing. Yeah, from buildings, from districts. Because these districts provide 10 housing and these provide 24. So if we wanted to provide, and these provide 10 clerk jobs in exchange for 10 metallurgist jobs, which is why we're through the roof over there, which is awesome. Ringo B says, I need more science jobs. We can manage that. Ring C. More science jobs because these specialists are not doing nothing. Give you, every one of you gets a stronghold in those. You just have to be moved. So let's do clerks. Oops, what is this? You still have growth. Okay, research. Oh yeah, and you're gonna have to trade. You're gonna have to trade a food for a city district to provide housing for the rest of this. That's totally okay. Totes okay. As the young kids probably used to say. It's probably already worn out by the time I said that word. Resettle to one of the ring worlds where you can actually put your administrator to work eventually. This planet, one job, one unemployment. This is awesome. I love when they get so close to being perfect like that. Fantastic. This hab says I can support more. Give me more. You are in a position where you need to move people. Move them to some of these habs. This hab sees, like, I've got room for workers. Send me your clerks, your unemployed, your people who need jobs. This place says, I need more housing if you want to do that. And we're going to do that. We're going to replace the robots with a luxury residence so that can get done. Wonderful. That planet's just about done. That's fantastic. This planet's just about done. This planet is finally growing. Okay, what is this? This is a bastion. So give it. It's got that. It's got that. Alright. Give it. Oh yeah. You're maxing things out. I got just the thing for you. Chunk. It says. How are we doing? We're in the plus on everything, finally. For refineries. That's very nice. What is this? Oh, this was our little trade one down here. So now he's collecting this trade from Vite. And he's shuffling it on over. Let's give him hangars for trade protection along the way. Even though we might not need it as badly. Because what are we getting? We're not going to get any piracy along this route, but put those hangars there anyway. Patch, my friend, how are you doing? Build and build. Fill in the gaps in our empire here. Finally, after all this time. It's only taken us the whole game. So here's the problem with going to war with the Rax Thalix Zealots, is it's the year 2454, and we all know what happens right about now. Hey, so what happened? Resolution has been passed. The Senate voted on and passed the resolution. Focus denounced the Rax Thalix Zealots. In breach of galactic law. Denounce the Rax Thalix. Okay. We're in breach of galactic law because why? It says, we are currently in breach of resolutions agreed upon by the galactic community. Focus. Focus. Denounce the Rax Thalix Zealots. So how do we do that? How do we denounce them? Insult. I don't want to do that. Declare war. I don't want to do that. Make claims. End threat containment. How do I denounce them? How do you denounce? Empires that have been denounced are in breach. Galactic law have penalties applied to them. Yes, and now we're all in. See, that's not what I thought that resolution did. I thought it said galactic priorities. Denouncement. No active resolution. Denounce the Rax. I don't see them on there. Galactic focus. Resolve the war in heaven. When giants go to war, the universe trembles. Survive the war in heaven. Resolve the war in heaven. Reward 100. This is puzzling to me. Denouncement. Weak support. I wanted... The racks aren't there. That's not what I thought that sanction did. Galactic priorities. And now I can't see the resolution because it's not showing up. So, my understanding of that resolution was if you sided with them in the war in heaven, you were denounced. But instead, now it makes this. So I'm going to ask all my viewers, is this just broken in 2.6? Because this seems like it's broken now. I'm not. I'm not understanding. Military Readiness Act. The enemy of my enemy. The Guardian Angels Act. Reverence for life. Minor military sanctions. And then I can no longer see what's down here. So I don't understand how to denounce them. It seems like it would be you need to wait before you can declare another emergency measure. Well, huh. These are all the people in our federation. That's great. That's not going to help us. I'm really puzzled. This doesn't seem obvious to me how this should function. Because now we're all in breach of galactic law. Empires that are in breach are subject to penalties from any sanctions that have been enacted. Everybody's in breach of galactic law now, which is not good. Galactic modifiers. This feels very, very broken to me. This doesn't... Because now I can't see the galactic priority, which should have passed. That was the resolution, was to make it the galactic priority. Was it not? Unchained knowledge, denounce, and now we can't denounce them because they don't show up. Free Boss Pekchu, Consolidated Zikmok Nations, Republic of Yim, the Awoken, the New Yapathi, the Imitarian Cartel, and the Your Divine Confederation. We can't denounce them. We currently in breach of the resolutions agreed upon by the galactic community. Focus. Denounce Rax Thalax. That's not what I was... I really don't like it when games provide you with not enough information and then they leave you in a position like this where you feel stuck. Resolution has been passed. The Senate floor has voted on and passed the resolution. Focus. Denounce Rax Thalax Zillits. Click to view the galactic community. That's galactic focus. Resolve the war in heaven. So I guess that's the only thing we can do now is actually go to war with them. That's not what I thought I was getting myself into with that resolution. That's not how I thought that was going to work. So I'm really disappointed in that. That's just not... You guys are going to go through how many wormholes to get over there? Wow. Okay. We'll go do it. We're going to have to go fight them, I guess. Jeez. This is troublingly disappointing how that worked. That's not at all how I thought it should work. Not at all. So I'm very disappointed in that. Because that just... That doesn't feel like that's how it was supposed to work. Like, okay, I want to denounce them. How do I do that? How come that isn't a private option to me as a species? How come I just can't go there directly? This is what I want to know. is how come I can't go to this screen, contacts, and how come I can't go to them and I can't say, I denounce you? Because that's all a denouncement is a proclamation to say, we denounce you. And it's like, okay, I can't do that here. I can't denounce you in any way here. So if I can't denounce you here, I should be able to go here and denounce you here. And I can't denounce you here because you're apparently an awakened empire and you don't count. So, paradox, I'm disappointed. That doesn't... Maybe 2.7 fixes that. Maybe if people who are playing 2.7 can tell me if that is fixed in that version, because in this version, it's stinky. It's poopy. It's not cool. This is my irk with video games. This is the thing that drives me nuts. Because we've graduated from 1993 when I started playing computer games, where you needed a half-inch thick user manual to learn everything about the game. Now we've learned, we've gotten better, and we've learned, and Paradox has learned, that you need to provide information for the user, readily available, so that they can just figure it out through the UI. It's what we call an intuitive interface in the software biz. So the information that the user needs should just be there for them. It should be, here's the word we love to use, it's called discoverable. They should be able to discover it. They should be able to figure it out without having to read a manual. We've learned that that's the best way to make software, is to make your user interface intuitive and make information discoverable. Paradox does a really good job on that in so many ways on so much of this game. But here we are, once again, with a feature that is new, Federation's DLC and the Galactic Senate, and this situation with the denouncement is not discoverable, doesn't work, not intuitive, and appears broken. Anytime anything appears broken to the end user, you've done something wrong. This appears broken. It appears like there's no way to resolve this to the user. To me, it doesn't seem like there's any way to fix this. So, that's not good. It's not good at all. We're going to wait. Our Juggernaut's going to get up here, which is great. These guys are getting over here way faster than I thought they were going to. So we're going to move all our fleets. And we're going to try to end this threat. We're also going to get our transports ready. This transport needs to come up here. Yeah, he's there. The transports here, armies, embark all. How big are these guys? They're 8K. Oh, for heaven's sake. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, well, get up here. Because we're going to need you. We're going to give you a leader, too. You need a good general. Oh, yes. Army morale and army damage. We'll take you. You're going to be fantastic. We love you. Juggers. Where are you, Jugs? You're lagging behind. Sentry. Aerials, yes. Aerials. Who has the song called Aerials? There's a metal band that has a song called Aerials, I'm pretty sure. Can't think of who that is right now, though. I think it's the same band that does Behind Blue Eyes, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know that modern era of metal that happened. Okay, so first of all, I completely skipped out on new metal. Limp Bizkit and Korn and all that stuff I just never got into. I have one Korn song on my entire library on my iPod. For some reason, the bass line and the way he plays it with these fat slappy strings, Got the Life, just kills me. I love that song. It's great. It's in my workout playlist. I hate the singer to Korn, though. Oh God, it sounds like he's afraid to sing. His voice sounds like mine when I try to sing. It sounds like he's afraid to sing. And I'm like, dude, just have a little confidence. It's really weird. I never got into new metal. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the whole idea of trying to mingle rap elements with metal, because I grew up in that era of the 80s, the 70s and the 80s, where rock singers, metal singers sang. You had Ozzy, and you had all the guys that I grew up on loving. Jeff Tate from Queensryche, just an amazing voice, and Don Dokken in his prime, great voice, and all those guys, just fantastic voices. So it was singing. Well, then it became nu metal, and it became rap singing, and rap mingled with some kind of weird singing. And then it became Cookie Monster vocals. It became screamo and screaming and all the other things that black metal and death metal and all that stuff does nowadays. That I can't listen to it. I can't do it. I've tried. It's so hard for me, because what's going on in metal now is there are so many good riffs and guitar players, and the production has got so good. The production's got almost too good in metal now, because it sounds ubiquitous. It sounds like every album was recorded by the same people on the same amps with the same guitars and the same guitar players. As a guitar player, it's very disappointing to me to listen to that, because they all sound the same, and I hate having to say that. It really disappoints me. But that's what modern metal sounds like to me. I, as a person who loves the guitar, who plays the guitar, who's played in bands, who's written some of my own music, who grew up in that era of 70s and 80s, where you could identify every guitar player just by their tone. You wouldn't even need to hear lyrics. You didn't need to hear lyrics. If somebody just played you sections of playing from songs, you could tell the difference between Stevie Ray Vaughan and Eddie Van Halen and Mark Knopfler and everybody. It's like, oh, that's George Lynch, because he's doing that wicked stuff that he does. That's Chris DeGarmo from Queensryche. You knew. And now in metal, it all sounds the same, which is really disappointing. I don't like that at all. So it's interesting. It's gone from singing to Cookie Monster vocals, and it's gone from really unique guitar tones where you could tell everybody apart to now they all sound the same, which is just, it's kind of soul crushing for me as a guitar player. It's just like, it's like, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of all of that. And I lost my original train of thought. But anyway, Senate is now in session. Great. I care. I mean, we're all denounced. I don't, what I want to do is put forth this whole denouncement thing that we're supposed to do, but we can't.
Research concluded.
Where are these guys? Just not there, because they're not part of the. They're awakened empires, and they're not part of this, so we can't denounce that. I'm assuming that's why. I wish I'd have known that. All right, let's see. Do we want to go to war with these guys? The rack style. This may be the end of the game doing this. They're inferior. Okay, well, let's see. End threat containment. I know everybody else wants to do this.
War declaration processed.
And that means yes. Okay, we're going to end threat, so. Let's get over here. Because it takes the Juggernaut a little longer to get over there, so we don't want to jump through the gate until. Let's see what we can do about ending this threat, boys and girls. We're sending everything we have at them. Are you done? Are you at 2:30? You are. Get your butt over here. And get you a leader. And get me a scientist. Who died? Admiral died. Oh, great. You died. You died in the process of fighting this war. Ship weapons range. Perfect. Let's make sure we all have our edicts on that we need. All the good ones. Okay. Fortress Proclamation. Don't care about that. Hearts and Minds. Yeah. Desperate measures. Ship build speed in a defensive war. Home territory fire rate. Those are not applicable. So let's go for this. What is this over here? Death merchants. Pirate fleet. Oh, that sounds... Move there. You move there as well. The troops, get ready. What do they have here? 651. Well, we know we can crush that. We're gonna have you guys bombard it anyway. It's a lot of bombardment going on. We're gonna send one fleet that's healthy over to here. We have 200k fleets now. I like it. Our power has helped us. Give in to your hate. You guys have 4k. Why don't you come down here and end the threat on this planet? Yes, we need that. And hello, rest of galaxy. We would very much like for you to come over and help. So, I don't want to have to do this on my own, please. Don't make me do this on my own. Because it will not go well.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Strategic Coordination Center. Comms. Okay. It's right here. So this gives us more naval capacity. Great. 10%. Wow. This is... Strategic Coordination Center is a really nice way to get your army capacity up quickly. Those guys are running. That could be... Yep, could be short-lived for me. So let's go back there. We want to get their fleets over here.
Incursion initiative successful.
Great. We want you guys to repair. Want you to be all repaired up, gentlemen. Because these guys are going to come after us. And we want to be clustered together. We want to have the defense together.
Spaceports sustaining damage.
Okay. That is okay. Okay, what came off? Architectural Renaissance. Help build those faster. Starbase defense platform build speed. Okay. Capacity overload. Production targets. Research grants. Ooh. We have a bunch. We're going to use some of that. Diplomatic grants. Living metal mega construction. Ooh. Okay, gentlemen. Everybody come over here, please. Want everyone over here. It's an Awakened Empire day, where we go try to crush them. You go through first, and then the rest of you. Go. Let's get you over there. Let's go see if we can take this next planet from them. Rising unemployment. Oh, I suppose. Great. So we're going to have to end this episode managing our unemployment because automated pop migration is not a thing. You know, it's interesting seeing Paradox make all these changes pretty rapidly. 2.6 and then 2.7. And we're going to fix this and we're going to fix that. And still automatic pop migration is not a thing. And you just look at it and you say to yourself, why not? Why isn't it? Why haven't you guys done this yet? Doesn't it seem obvious that it should be a thing? Can't you guys figure this out? don't you play your own game? That's my question to them, to the people at Paradox. Don't you play your own game? Because if you did, I think you would see what this is, and you'd say, oh, we should probably change that. We should probably make it so the player has to spend less time on that one screen. Because they sure do spend an awful lot of time moving pops around due to unemployment. And that's another one of those things. I see that post come up. That post comes up every few days, it seems like, in one of my Facebook groups. I have a lot of unemployment. What do I do about it? Well, you need to play a species that allows you to... You need to set your policies so you can move them around. And then that's what you need to do, is manually move them to places like this. And of course, and here's the thing, here's why I'd like them to bake automatic pop migration into the game, because right now we're moving everybody to ring worlds because everybody has equal habitability on ring worlds. But in the early part of the game, when you don't have access to a ring world, it's even more of a pain in the butt on the screen, because this screen lacks the information to let you know what kind of planet do these people prefer, and I want to move them to a planet where they're going to not be penalized because of habitability. So you can get the habitability here. You could say, oh yeah, it's an arid world, great, but you don't know, you can't see from these pops, and there's too many pops for anybody to reasonably memorize them all every single game. So do us all a favor, Paradox, and bake it into the game. There's just no reason for you not to do it. Whatever your philosophical bent in that has you saying, oh, we don't want to do it for pure, whatever your purity reasons are, just abandon those. Toss them off to the side because they're not important. What's important is that the players can play the game and enjoy it, and it doesn't feel like a tedious slog. A situation like this where we're right in the middle of trying to do something fun, like have a war, and instead you guys are saddling me with this. Oh, you must migrate your pops because of unemployment. Please fix this. And everybody else, I'm so excited about what's coming next. Like, do you guys think we're gonna get espionage next? What do you think the next DLC is gonna be? If the next DLC doesn't say automatic pop migration on it, I'm not buying it. I want them to fix the things in the game that are tedious and annoying now, before they start giving us any more new fancy features. Fix this. That's what you can do. Fix this and I'll be happy. It would please me to no end to be able to not have to do this. And just be able to play the game. I would enjoy that very, very much. Let's see. We have more than enough housing. So why don't we give you a few more real jobs then? Because clerks can upgrade. Yeah, so it just... You see things like this and you think, man, I really wish this were fixed. I really wish it were better. Alright, gentlemen. Get down to the other side, right over here. Now that that's out of the way. We got 10 minutes left here where we can play war games. What do they have? Oh, and they're coming right at us. Brilliant. So we're going to get to see this. It's a big cluster right here at the gateway. Okay. That hurt them. That's what we wanted. We wanted them to hurt. Did we lose any admirals? We did. Third Fleet. Lost an admiral. Leader experience gain would be great for you. What is this person over here? An envoy died. Okay. So, we took that. That's a pretty good shot that we took. Everybody get healed up.
Research concluded.
And then, since the Juggernaut is there, start reinforcing the fleets because we lost some stuff. How you doing, Jugs? Good, you're making stuff. Probably a lot of Corvettes, it looks like. And we can probably, since there's not enough... look how that did. So, we could settle for status quo and grab the systems, but that crushed them on war exhaustion. And where are they at now? The racks. They are pathetic fleet power compared to us. So we took their best shot pretty much. And that's awesome. In that case, you guys can go in here, start doing this. We have a really good chance to end this threat. I like that. That's great. Science. Let's do this. Track all. Man. Wish there was a toggle so it would just automatically make these show up. My understanding is you click on a science ship, it'll make them show up. But still, I'd like to just have them on all the time. Go research. Research. Gentlemen, we're gonna move. Oh, you guys are all right there. Good. Okay. Before we do anything else, we want to go get this next planet. So, this next system. And I noticed that you guys were all hot to trot. Our neighbors in our federation, they were all hot to trot to come get into a war with these guys earlier, and they asked us to vote on it, and we said no. And then look what happened. They're not here helping at all. So, where are they? I don't see them. They're doing nothing. They're a bunch of bums. Okay, let's see about this planet here. They have a strategic coordination center. Hull. They have this planet here, which has how many armies on it? 651. Well, gentlemen, guess what? I got a job for you. Come down here. You're not going to be overwhelmed. Land your armies right there. Everyone else, continue to... No leader. 7th Corvette Fleet. You need to be where? Let's do this. Can you guys just join? Great. Okay. The Juggernaut is busy making ships, so let's do this. You need to reinforce. Who died? A scientist died at the ripe old age of... Old. Which scientist was it? Which ship is that?
Shipwreck
right down
study.
there.
Fascinating.
Oh, that's what we like to hear. Fascinating. Give us some of the good stuff. We want some of the really good research. Army damage. Empire sprawl from Pops minus 10%. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. That would be wonderful.
Planetary incursion initiative successful. Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
I want you to just go kill this fleet, actually. Oh, darn it. I want you to go do this.
Station sustaining damage.
Go get that guy. I know, station sustaining damage, but it's okay. Trust me. We're okay. Which one of you fleets is...
Construction project concluded.
Who else is dying? Why is everybody dying all of a sudden? This is another thing that's really annoying. Everybody dies at exactly the same time. Why is that? Why does that happen? I'm tired of everybody dying at the same time. Overseer finally died at the age of 128. And we only got one choice. This person. Elections. Okay, so I'm going to abstain because you're Xeno Outreach. Xenophile Ethics Attraction. Great, that's what we want anyway.
Research
I'm
concluded.
surprised we only had the one choice. Rising unemployment. Goodness gracious. Exploit resource. Right. Gentlemen. Okay, you're what? You're all being upgraded by them. Oh, good. You guys are coming in here. Thank you. Silicon Manifold decided to join the party. Said, hey, we'll come help. We will come help. Good job.
Shipwreck studied. Fascinating.
Okay, the first one of you to get to 230 can can go out, can leave, and go start crushing these guys. This is going to be good, though. We did a good job here. We're getting ready to take these dudes out. Okay, you're right there. So what I want you to do is bombard this place. They have 651. So you guys are going to go over here and take this. There's 8k of you. We built up some pretty chunky, sizable... Oh, and now here's what you're going to have to do.
Shipwreck studied. Fascinating.
Go kill them.
Research concluded.
More research concluded. It's just... Oh, dark matter deflectors and a dark matter reactor. I love it. Great, that's what we wanted. Get that stuff. Gentlemen. Which ones of you are ready to go? You're at 220. 222. Great, what I want you to do is move to right there. You should be able to take those fleets down. Aggressive stance. You're almost full. You can go over.
Planetary incursion initiative.
Go over here. Look, what do we have, gentlemen?
Shipwreck studied. Fascinating.
This planet. How many armies are on it? 651. You can go take that. Administrative.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
Great. Is there another planet here? It's acting like there is. What do we have? It's just the one. Owned by Valor. Okay.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Excellent. You guys, meet here. You guys, what are you doing? Meet here. You're both going to go over here.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
I would say. Jeez, dark matter reactor, great.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
Fantastic. What is this? This is Valorum Empire. This is ours. Great. That's awesome. We're just taking it over. Rising unemployment. Because, you know... Okay. We're going to deal with that here in a minute when this is all done. What do they have up here? Rax Thalic Zealots. Okay. You gentlemen, go take this. You... Fifth Fleet, you fleet over here. Here's what I want. You guys, come do this. Come squash that section because it doesn't seem like anybody's going to do it for us.
Research concluded.
We may be on the brink of putting this fallen empire, this awakened empire, to bed. Should be kind of great. We took their best shot, man, right on the chin. Came right over there and just squished it. So let's do this. What do we have for ships? I need a fleet to go in here and take that. I need the Juggernaut.
Research concluded.
Man, research is just going right through, aren't we? It's just ripping its way through. That's awesome. Okay, gentlemen, you're there. One of you needs to go here and grab that. Good job, you guys. Move up here, back there. Yep, our buddies are going in after us there. This guy can come down here and grab Sky Temple. How many armies are on Sky? Oh, 4,000. No, you can't grab Sky Temple. Don't do that. Just move there. That's all I want you to do. You need to start bombing Sky Temple. And Celestial Throne has 4,000 as well. Okay. You need to move over to there. Go to there. And all of my rest of my ships can go here, including the Juggernaut. We're doing a good job. We're getting there. You guys are going over there. Good. What do the racks have left? They have 4 planets left.
Research concluded.
Okay. Kinetic weapon battle damage. Okay, gentlemen. What's going on up here?
Research concluded.
Battle group. Get up here. Do this. We can come up here and come back and blow these planets up. You need to come over here. You may all have to join forces. There's 8K here. We just want to take these planets. There we go. Oh yeah, and my Juggernaut just showed up. She's going to eat you for lunch. End of the War in Heaven. After a long and bloody conflict, the War in Heaven has ended with neither side able to achieve dominance over the other. The Pelks, Credonian Restorers, and Rax Thalak Zealots have signed a ceasefire and withdrawn their fleets back to their own borders. For now, an uneasy peace reigns over the galaxy, but how long can this truce last? And after, yeah, so that's over, and the racks are right here. So we put an end to that. And we're still in breach of galactic law because we haven't denounced them. Are we still at war with them? Yes, we are. Good. They're at war with us. So we still have a chance to finish these guys. Okay. Everybody go down there except one of you guys needs to come over here and just take that system. You guys need to come down here and bomb the crap out of Celestial Throne. Our forces here are going to join in the one gigantic 13K army. And they're going to take Sky Temple. So this episode's going to run a little long, but it's because I want to see if we can put an end to these turkeys. Because they're down to 4 systems. Shielded World. Riblor 4 has been found to be completely enveloped in some kind of energy barrier. All attempts by Najaga mining station to penetrate the barrier with its sensors have failed. The scanning beam is simply detected back at the ship as though it was looking at a mirror. Okay, so that barrier is coming down. For science, lower the shield. Or must be some reason. Leave it. Shielded World. Where is this at? Riblor. Find. Riblor. Where's that at? Riblor. Okay. Barriers coming down. For science. Lower the shield. I need a science ship. Okay, guess what? You get over here. Research that as fast as you can. You other one. What are you doing? Do we have any more of these? Nope. Okay.
Research concluded.
Research concluded. Well, how we doing, gentlemen? Get over here. Or go over here to Celestial Throne. All of you guys there can actually move over there. We're just waiting on our army now. There's a giant war. This is going to take a long time. So, waiting on our armies to finish these last few systems off. These guys, oh, this is ours over here? Okay, so this is ours. We took that. So all that's left is this stuff. And then these guys will be done. You know, this episode's going to run like 10 minutes long. Which is fine. I want to see an end to this. I want to see it come to an end. What about these planets here? Dominant species owned by the Rax. And how many are on there? Not enough. And how many are on there? None. Okay. So as soon as this war is done, we're going to have all you guys focus on Celestial Throne. Because this place is going to be done. We're going to win this. And as soon as we're done with it, we're going to send them over here to capture these two really quick. And then these guys should be done. Yeah. We're about to...
Planetary incursion initiative.
Now they're down to 3 planets, which is awesome. Okay, you come here. We got something really quick for you to do. This one's free. There's nobody guarding it. And the other one is going to be a really short war for you. We're almost done with the racks. Almost done with the racks. I like it. I like it like that.
Research concluded.
Yes. And then we can upgrade our ships.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Okay. This war is over. We admit defeat. Best possible outcome. The fall of the Awakened. After a long and bloody conflict, the war that began as a battle between 2 ancient empires has ended in the destruction of both at the hands of the younger races. For all their ancient technological might, the arrogance and inflexibility of these ancient giants proved their undoing, and now they are gone, reduced to no more than another set of broken ruins of the past. A new age dawns on the galaxy, and from now on the fate of the younger races will be entirely their own to decide. This will be the age of the Valoran, the end of the Raxthelic Zealots. The ancient precursor state of the Raxthelic Zealots has met its final demise at the hands of its enemies. Alright. So we're done. Well, how awesome is that? Fantastic. And we're one step closer. So, did the other fallen empire went away too? No, this awakened empire is still there. We can go crush them next episode. How fantastic is that? Well, I am pleased as punch about all of that. Not about being denounced, right? Not about this denouncement situation, but the rest of this, yes. So, folks, thanks for watching. As always, geez, if you have a question or comment, leave one down there below. This could be comment worthy, right? Especially because there's this for you people to tell me what's going on with this. Whether this is an error or a bug or I don't understand a feature, that'd be great. And then the war in heaven, we crushed it, so we did good. Thanks for watching. As always, if you dig the channel, give it a subscription. If you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to be a financial supporter to the success of this rapidly growing channel, my Patreon is listed down below in the link. Thanks for all my Patreon supporters, and I'll see you all next time.